We are proud to announce the release of Raven 4.0 for the Steinberg DAWs Cubase and Nuendo. Let me show you a few of the incredible features when using the Raven console specifically with Cubase and Nuendo. We would like to introduce the brand new Raven Classic console, which was designed from the ground up to provide an analog-style mixing experience. Adjust all the faders in the session and switch between 16 and 30 or 24 faders on the MTI2 and MTZ. Swipe solos and mutes, and even skip under the desired tracks. Control the pan knobs with multi-touch for quickly panning background vocals or stereo tracks. Switch to sends mode to adjust the send level for any tracks, and use multi-touch to send multiple tracks to a reverb, delay, or parallel bus at the same time. Finally, an amazing feature of the Raven Classic console is the fader groups. Press Show Vocals to show all the vocal tracks and make adjustments. Then hit Show Drums to access all the drum tracks in the project. The Raven internal mixer gives users access to 24 multi-touch faders with instant response on its ultra-slick nanoglide surface. Control up to 10 faders at once and bake to more tracks with a swipe of a hand. The Raven internal mixer overlays directly on top of the DAW faders for seamless integration and access to solos, mutes, and pans. With Raven, the touchscreen display is the control surface and syncs directly over the actual DAW. Users can swipe solos and mutes and even skip underneath the undesired tracks just as easily. If users prefer to work in the edit window of the DAW, Raven 4.0 has included the Studio Mixer, making it easy to have multi-touch faders in the edit window open simultaneously. Users can zoom the session, access the single fader to adjust the level of the desired track, or press the toggle buttons on the side of the Studio Mixer to change between 8, 16, and 24 faders. The brand new Studio Mixer in Raven 4.0 provides access to the most important features in the DAW. Users can control the transport, access memory locations, and use the top 8 batch commands. The jog wheel functions can increase and decrease the size of the audio tracks in the edit window, and with a push and hold, we'll switch into navpad mode for XY control of the zoom functions. With the batch command panel in the Studio Mixer, users can mute regions, zoom to the selection, then switch to the range tool and make a selection, then crop the region with a single tap of a finger. Next, switch to the point tool and send the fade into cursor and fade out to cursor key commands with simple batch command buttons. Then zoom all the way back out of the session. Raven 4.0 comes with all new SVG graphics, which allow the users to resize the Studio Mixer to save screen real estate. In modern workflow, so much of our volume automation relies on small, precise moves like half dB rides on a vocal. The Raven solves this problem with a feature known as Fine Fader Mode. This mode quadruples the fader resolution and allows users to move their fingers a great distance while confining the actual fader range to 1/10 of a dB increments. This range can easily be changed or modified to a scale that fits the user's needs. To add a plugin, I can just tap the Insert Assignment area and select the plugin. You don't have to turn any generic Logic controller knobs or map out any plugin parameters. Users can just load the plugin and tweak the actual controls as if they were hardware. Hide and show the different plugins with 5-finger pinch and expand gestures. The mouse and keyboard are a great tool for editing audio, but once users add in multi-touch gestures, it becomes way more powerful. With continuous gestures, users can pinch or expand their fingers to zoom in or out on the audio, or with a 3-finger swipe, resize the tracks in the same direction. Select a section of audio and do a 4-finger rotate right to break the region, and then a 4-finger tap to mute it. Fit the entire session back to the screen with a 4-finger swipe up. For easy touch access to smaller objects in the DAW, hold the command modifier and do a 3-finger double tap to open the Smart tool. Make an adjustment and another 3-finger double tap to close it. Tedious tasks are easy with the Raven. Zoom to the selection with a 4-finger right, select the event, delete it, add in a fade, duplicate the event, and even change the volume of the event with the 5-finger rotate right and left gesture. When drawing in volume automation, your finger becomes the pencil tool. It is now so quick and convenient to draw on the desired changes. After drawing in the automation, users can copy and paste it to more tracks with a 3-finger pinch and expand gestures. One of the most powerful features of the Raven software is the batch command system. The batch command system is your new virtual assistant and can execute up to 1,000 key commands, mouse clicks, menu selections, and MIDI messages, all from a single button. Here are some batch commands for creating track presets. With a single button, Raven will create a new track in Cubase and then name it lead vocal. Next, it will open the track preset window and search for the desired lead vocal track preset and add all the plugins from that preset to the track. Here is a batch command for creating a chorus vocal with a custom plugin chain and routing. And finally, here is a batch command that creates a new guitar track and then loads the guitar preset with all the desired plugins to that track as well. Batch commands also make comping vocals really fun and easy as well. First, press the toggle lanes batch command to show all the track versions, then select the track and press solo and play, so solo the selected track and start the transport. Next, switch to the comping tool with the batch command and start swiping to select the desired tracks and add them to the main version. Once completed, hit the toggle lanes batch command to hide all the takes. Batch commands can make tedious tasks really easy. Press the add compressor batch command to instantly open the channel settings window and send a click to insert one, and then search for and add the compressor plugin. Then press the add studio EQ to insert two. Now add a de-esser plugin and hide those windows as well. Select another track, then press the add mono delay insert one to add a plugin to that track. Then press the add roomworks batch command to search for and add reverb on that track. Hide those windows, then select another track and hit the add maximizer to insert two batch command. Now make an adjustment and hide the plugin with a 5-finger squeeze gesture and close the channel settings window with a 5-finger tap. Raven 4.0 comes with a brand new batch command editor and layout categories to make managing batch commands and workflow much easier. Using the batch command editor features, users can create and design their own console layout by just dragging and dropping the entire batch command panel or individual batch commands to the batch command toolbar. Users can create as many batch command panels as desired and even resize the panel to 2, 4, 6, or 8 buttons. Then simply drag and drop single batch commands from other toolbars to the newly created panel. With the new batch command toolbar and category browser, switching layouts is super easy and organized depending on the desired workflow needed for the current task. With the new Raven 4.0 pop-out tools, users have access to a multitude of Raven functions in a single consolidated toolbar. This new toolbar is filled with powerful touch tools designed and mapped specifically for your DAW to enhance speed and workflow without the need to reach for the mouse and keyboard. Using the jog wheel, users can quickly navigate through sessions by scrolling the wheel or switching to navpad mode to gain XY control for zooming tracks. Each swipe on the navpad can replace the need to hit 10 key commands on the keyboard. The cursor pop-out tool is useful for navigating and selecting between tracks and audio regions. The marker pop-out tools can be used to jump between different sections of the song, like the chorus and the bridge. Users can add markers with the plus button and then jump between those markers as well using the buttons. Raven 4.0 has also included the pop-out edit tools window to make accessing more tools even easier. Users can break and duplicate regions. Users can select multiple tracks and send them to a folder track, and even toggle the folder track open and closed with these simple to use buttons. With the new pop-out tools window, users can switch between all the most popular tools in the DAW without having to click the top of the screen or reach for the keyboard. The Raven 4.0 toolbars also have popular buttons for hiding plugins and closing windows. The Raven software also comes with the Slate Remote. This iOS app allows users to automatically synchronize their batch commands to their iPhone or iPad. The remote can be great for stepping to the back of the room and gaining perspective of the mix while still gaining control of the transport and DAW features. This is great for engineers who are recording their own music in a separate area than the workstation. Thanks for watching, and click the link to learn more.